Hello, citizens of the United States. My name is Joseph Foy, and I am representing the Folks faction. If I am elected, I will be serving from the years 2016 to 2020. Now, as the presidential candidate for the Folks faction, it is my responsibility to address issues concerning our nation. I vow to give my honest opinion and standing upon issues discussed during this speech. There are a number of issues present in today's modern America. The nation is fighting against several issues within itself, and I aim to resolve the conflict present. Now, as a responsible presidential candidate, I propose to take measures concerning these issues, but more specifically, I propose to address the following topics individually: economics, immigration, foreign policy, and education. Economics is a very important factor within any government or country. Our country and you, its citizens, receive capital within the economy. With that being said, economics concerns trading, manufacturing, purchasing, and selling goods. First, I will speak upon trading with other countries and the benefits this provides. Goods that are transported to the states of our country are bought by citizens and then sold as their own. Goods can also be transported out to other countries. This is helping both their economy as well as ours. Not only does this system help our economy, but this increases our alliance system as well, which increases capital. Secondly, I will speak upon the system of trade. Our economy should be involved with mostly free trade. In addition to free trade, the government should have minimal involvement. The government should step in only to deal with things such as taxes, conflict, or corruption. Taxes are an important aspect of the economy because it's where the government receives their funding. If taxes were not in play, the government would not have the proper funding which allows them to deal with national activities or issues such as a national hurricane or anything like that. Conflict should be solved with government tactics as to avoid further issues or corruption within the system. Immigration is very important because there are several immigrants coming into the United States every day. Now, these immigrants arrive legally, although most of these immigrants do arrive illegally. And I will solve this issue. After taking certain measures such as testing, immigrants should be welcomed into America. With a close watch on immigrants, we will be able to determine if they are attempting to live the American life or if they are simply attempting to live off of American rights given to our citizens. Now, if this scenario were to happen, the immigrant should then be deported from our country. But if an American life is attempted to be established, they should stay and continue to live in our country, making a successful profit. Therefore, security should be increased surrounding the borders as to protect our country from economic harm. This is in order to keep American citizens from paying more just for someone else to feed off their hard-earned money. Now, I grew up in a small town, and all my life I was taught that I had to work for what I wanted. I believe it is unfair to those who work for what they earn to pay for someone else's lack of work ethics. That being said, our people should interact with other countries because it benefits our economy. By interacting with other nations, we trade influences and ways of living. This allows us to grow socially, economically, and culturally. A second benefit concerning foreign involvement is the awareness we have of events that are taking place around the world. If we are aware of events happening around the world, we can take appropriate measures of the same event to become prepared. And finally, we should ally with other nations as well as maintain power between nations. A balance of power is important